What's good? It's Chigozy. Tuesday, October 6th, 2020. And Itachi even called out our Wealth 47, Rich, says that today, 10/6, he said this at 8:51 a.m. He knew this beforehand, obviously. But today, 10/6 has 56 date numerology. Black Lives Matter equals 106. 56. I Can't Breathe equals 106. What propaganda will we get today? And people are already on it. Texas police, of course, this guy caught this at 47 minutes ago because they're always caching these times. It's probably could have been published 55 minutes ago or something, but they're giving you the 47. I mean, 55 would have been appropriate too, but Texas police officer arrested on suspicion of murder in fatal shooting of Jonathan Price. And Jonathan Price is going to have, sacrificial racist coding. This is always concocted nonsense. Murder 83, killing 43. Jonathan Price, 73 like sacrifice, 62 like sacrifice. Hey, Zach. Morning. Hey, what's up, Todd? Thanks for the first like. Appreciate you, man. Hey, Adam. Yep, and we did say the Patriots were going to win, and they won. And they won with a score that summed to 36. Wait, if I said the Patriots, I meant to say the Chiefs. Well, we watched this video. I said the Chiefs were going to win because of the Black Lives Matter riddle. It was 173 days from Bill Belichick's birthday. Black Lives Matter equals 173. And they took out their black quarterback because he has coronavirus. So it was the white backup versus the black Patrick Mahomes. So Patrick Mahomes is going to win on this Black Lives Matter date. But again, I said it already. Go and try to share this example with other people. Guess what they'll say? It was the Chiefs. They were so good. Mahomes is on fire. He's good. They didn't have Cam Newton. It's bullshit. I'm so glad we decoded it and called out this crap and called the game out. But it's like, how can you wake up these fucking sleeping sheep with that example? They don't care, guys. I'm telling you. Cam Newton, because all this is Cam Newton was out. I'm not trying to be a defeatist, but this particular example, Cam Newton was out, and he was against Patrick Mahomes, who was a Super Bowl champion. That's what they'll say. But it was all a riddle for racism. I mean, they even have it here. 3-6. They initialized this at the score is 3-6, and the game ended. Was it Chiefs won 26, Patriots got 10, racism 36. That was the whole theme. And then they even give you a 47-second video. The 42 video, 230. Look, they give you two 30-second videos and a 42-second video. Nigger 30 and 42. Unbelievable. Chiefs win. See? We called it on stream. I said I'm not going to be in the fence. If you want to pick one team that could win, it's a good shot for the Chiefs. And the only upset riddle that the Patriots had was them winning their 37th game all time together against each other or in their head-to-head based on what we saw. But I was like, there's way more better riddles than that. 10-26. Kobe Bryant died 1/26. I don't know if they're doing something like that, but it equals 36. 10 plus 26. Also, 2 plus 6 is 8. Race 18. But you don't have to. You never have to look that far in football. It's just the fact that it equals 36 when you sum them together. 26 going back to the shape of the football. Look at these actors. These are actors. How are they not? They're acting like, see, it was the shit. Guys, people are paid to do this. That's part of the script. Is to do these like. I'm not. I don't want any sound. I mean, it's a 5-second clip. I think I'm fine. 4 and 2, 42. Freemason 42. Jesuit 42. They even have the 78 retweets. This is the Patriots' first 4 turnover game since 2012. a span of 137 games, including the postseason. And guys, NFL CBS that gives you these riddles. So yeah, I will like this and retweet it, and fuck up their numbers. Not that they even care. The Society of Jesus 79, but I mean, you see this. People need to see this. 4-2. Sure, I mean, it'd be better to retweet. Like I was retweeted it again with a quote and say, "Oh, Judge with 42." Span of 137 games. But anyone who follows me on Twitter could just see this. Oh, 1370, 33rd prime. Just crap. Yeah, a big joke. Let's see what bullshit propaganda on black people today. Exactly. See, Devin Pena's here is what guys. People are coming to the stream to see what we're gonna see. They already know. So yeah, let's do that. But can't wait till Thursday's game to do. Wednesdays, Mondays, and Thursdays we'll decode these fake sports. I'm probably gonna get a bunch wrong. I'm not gonna claim that I'm gonna get a lot right, but that one was just super easy. Just doing it from Bill Belichick's birthday already said it all. But Trump's behavior alarms pub. Well, first off, what did Devin just say? 10/6. Let's see what bullshit propaganda on black people today, and we immediately get Michelle Obama right here. Releases closing campaign message. CC33. They have Trump taking off a mask while he's still infected. A still infectious president ignored advisors to return to the White House. He later falsely tweeted that COVID-19 is less deadly than a seasonal flu. Again, Trump always giving you the truth. Not always. I gotta watch my words. Trump is not always giving you the truth, but they always use Trump as a consistent truth teller. How about that? Like, consistently he's giving you nuggets of truth, but since it's Trump and they put him in this light, they make it seem ridiculous. And people all fall for it. Even Trump supporters fall for this shit. Let's look at this Michelle Obama real quick. I mean, again, racism 36. Updated at 1051. 151 is a 36 prime. Michelle Obama releases closing campaign message calling Trump's actions morally wrong and racist. So we're talking about race, black people. You see the title of the stream. You see what... And I got the title of the stream from Itachi, from Rich. So understand, it's the pattern that multiple people are seeing. Morally wrong. Look, Black Lives Matter 173. I was just telling you how Bill Belichick he lost that game, 173 days from his birthday, because Black Lives Matter 173, so Patrick Mahomes, the black quarterback, is going to win while his black quarterback's on the bench. Black Lives Matter 173, and then here we have the 151, morally wrong 61 at 6/10, but we have the 151 number for the 36 prime. That's what it is. It's the 36 prime, and they have this at what? 1051, morally wrong 151. Racist and Trump have the same Gematria, so you can remember that. 47, 25, 92 to reflection of 29. And of course you get 47, 70, Vatican, 47, 70, and 25. They're racist. The Vatican is extremely racist. I mean, look at what they're doing in the NFL. Again, nigger 42 is the year of the black quarterback. They're just letting you know that more. I don't care if these guys aren't black. They're still branding that through this ritual. It's just, as always, it just blows my mind how easy this shit really is to see through. I mean, it's like, I just, guys, I can't tell you, I don't remember the last football game I honestly watched. The Super Bowl? That's it. I mean, I don't watch the shit whatsoever. And you can see how absolutely fake it is. I mean, you see the 1771, you just see them coming together here. This divine feminine numbers right here. I mean, what are they even telling you with that? You know what I mean? Like, that's, guys, these are actors. I'm not trying to have any sound play. I don't want to put much of this. Hardman, I wonder this shit. Hardman, the Jesuits making these types of dick jokes again. Let's go back to this. I can talk about the NFL all day. What is this? Voter's Guide? I don't want this crap. Guys, I'm giving you the voter's guide. Don't vote. That's the guide. Michelle Obama's an agent. How long is this video? I think I say 141, but let's load it to be sure.
Former First Lady Michelle.
Oh no, 640. Even better. Oh my god, even better. She's here in a 6-minute, 40-second video. Who is her husband? Barack Hussein Obama, 64. Right? Barack Hussein Obama, 64. Civil rights equals 64. Barack Obama. Goodness. Okay, fuck this. Cat's just ruining my other setup. Barack Obama selected 44 years from the Civil Rights Act of 64. He's the 44th president. Hey, what's good, Dr. Savage? So, if anyone's here for the black people rituals, all we've seen so far is Michelle Obama. I hope my mic's still coming through. Testing, yeah, it is. Let's just scroll down real quick, see what other black people we can see. Death of 80-year-old after mask dispute, another mask dispute death. Halloween face masks. I mean, this is stupid. Well, because it's Halloween, sure, but I mean, it's just dumb. The NFL will now record players and coaches to make sure they're adhering to coronavirus protocols. And yeah, if the NFL is going to do it, they're going to be doing it to you soon. Guys, if there's any time to like not work for people who adhere to this stuff, it's now. I always feel like there's always be some sort of local company, some farm, some people you can work for or work with that you don't have to, do all this crap. And that's maybe we should start thinking about if maybe entrepreneurship's not your thing. But update at 7:45. Informed it's 32 teams. They have to let you know this. Again, NFL 32. The COVID-19 protocols, video monitoring system, and a ban on gatherings outside of team facilities. And guys, obviously these people are beyond video monitored. I mean, these people are very well born in a lab. I mean, look at this. It's Cam Newton. I mean, do I have to say anything else? Flying the red and blue pillars of Freemasonry. Here again, it's this Black People Day. Sure, this published yesterday, but we click on this today. We get Cam Newton here. Team personnel wear personal protective equipment at all times while in the team facility or traveling. Or risk the financial consequences and competitive imbalance that would come from missing games. Stupid. They use this line obviously to make you believe it's real. What competitive imbalance? Guys, I just showed you how the Chiefs are going to win by the numbers. 173 days from Bill Belichick's birthday. So what competitive imbalance? The games are fake. What financial consequences? These are paid actors. Whenever any of them violates anything you hear about in the news, it was supposed to happen. They're doing it on purpose. Every single narrative that comes from the NFL is completely fake. Even look at it, they show you how the Atlanta Falcons, the most Jesuit team, using disinfecting drones to sanitize the team's stadium when it welcomes back fans this month. The stadium where AT&T Stadium, the one where you can do 201 laps around, and that's the passing yards of all the three major quarterbacks. Is that what they're talking about? You see how they cannot even stop talking about that stadium. Letting you know it's the Jesuits running the show. Disinfecting drones, 113. I kind of just want to see the type of stuff, because again, Because they use the sports to mock you, to clue you in. If they're going to put these restrictions on these athletes, it's just a matter of time before, maybe not every place, but a lot of places will start doing the same thing or similar things. So I don't even want to read this whole thing, but now that you know what this is for, you can like read it on your own and see what they're talking about. We already saw some little things. Yankees offense sends loud and clear message. Soulmates, we saw that premiered yesterday, I think. Obviously didn't watch it, but it's out there somewhere to rewatch. Stress eating lately, the hunger meter can help. Oh Jesus, man. Probably just them branding their nonsense. Yeah, sacrifice, death, killing, murder numbers. Sure, that's what it is. Big 12. She retired for 9 years. How Olympics delay could save her comeback. It's fake. People are brewing fancier coffee at home. That's good for this company. Tirani, this poison. At least usually every time I see Tirani, it's always the sugar-free crap with all the poisons inside. You know, I'm sure they probably have. I mean, both versions obviously aren't healthy, but every time I see this, I just think like artificial sweetener, poison. Because that's what most people do anyway. You know, let me keep my coffee healthy and sugar free, and you know, but I can't. It's like I don't know, and they wonder why they're sick later. You're drinking coffee every fucking day, and then you're putting more poisons inside, in addition to what's already in the coffee. I just think because these are habits that people did not have like 100 years ago. I just think people when okay, here's you guys know my mentality. Like the whole donate money, spend all this money to like research cancer and battle it and all this stuff. I'm like, money's not gonna help. I don't know why people don't get that. You can't keep donating, spending money, and think you're making much of a difference. These people are gonna keep getting people in these habits and having them live these lifestyles that gets in that situation to begin with. So why not educate people and say, hey, maybe you don't want to be drinking coffee with sugar-free Tirani in every single day, or even drink coffee every day to begin with. I mean, it's like, why can't we? I'm not here sitting here saying coffee causes cancer. I'm not trying to say I have research on that. I'm just saying it causes other health problems, and you know, people need to stop just like you just got to ask yourself, am I living how people lived 100 years ago? And you may have to go a little further back, but I think it's like a general way to, maybe not everything, but it's a good rule of thumb because, you know, that's why you have all these diseases and all sorts of shit now. So they probably have some black people stuff hiding. I mean, again, they have Michelle Obama. I never saw any days from her birthday. She's here. January 17th birthday. 263 days to 56 prime. Guys, this is over. This is what this whole fucking stream is about. This is what this entire stream is about. What is it? What again? This is not from me. This is what someone else who understands the pattern is saying. And you saw Devin come in the chat and say, I can't wait to see what we see today. They both see what? Today is 10/6 with 56 date numerology. See? 10/6. 10 plus 6 plus 20 plus 20 is 56. 106 and 56 is a Gematria pairing because Black Lives Matter equals 106, reversing and reducing, and 56, reducing. So again, you cannot miss this opportunity. You don't get this opportunity every year to put out Black Lives Matter rituals, especially the day after the football game that was Black Lives Matter themed. So what are we getting today? We're getting Michelle Obama, a Black Lives Matter agent, an actor who's black. On 10/6 on the front page, 263 days from her not from her upcoming birthday, from her past birthday. 263 is a 56 prime. That is an extremely clear, solid example. Every time we stream, we start out with these good examples that within 20 minutes. We're at 20 minutes now. You never get two. Yeah, AT&T, the double cross, absolutely. The Catholic symbolisms. Maybe John Madden gets it today. Maybe it's gonna be soon. This month, Kill Day falls 10 years, 10 months, 10 days after the last episode. First episode, 10 months, 2 days after 9/11. Read the lyrics to the Monk theme song. It's a jungle out there by Randy Newman. That's crazy. It's probably more ominous stuff. Yep, today's 56 numerology. 86 days left in the year. Who's getting 86 by the 56 today? By Society of Jesus. I mean, there's gonna be some 86 plus sacrifice rituals here. That sure we probably. I mean, they have one right here. This mass death, and I think there's more. We'll jump back to this though. Let's look at these lyrics. Because again, these songs are created to just clue you in into what's going on, to foreshadow. To foreshadow. Look at these. They're playing these songs that are copyrighted. Because that could have been that little bit could have just been it. That could have been enough for them to say, "Oh, we picked up on that." And I'm not kidding. I mean, you see how quick something like Shazam works. Like that could pick up a song in literally half a second. So they just need the same technology in their algorithm. So this song, 2003. I like to see how long they're putting out these predictive programming pieces. A police procedural series. So it's about, police, one of those police shows. Never letting you know that it's just the police that are the Masons running the show as well, at least being used. But it's a jungle out there, disorder and confusion everywhere. Confusion, like Donald Trump, they were just using that word, confusion. We don't know, when's he come, oh, he's leaving the Walter Reed today. What's going on with them? So, poison in the very area. I'm gonna read this and not interrupt myself, but you can think about it. But I'm just looking at some of these lines. Poison in the very air we breathe. I just want you to think about certain things as we read through this. You know what I mean? Think about what they're doing, the current situation they're in, what they've been reporting. I like how they have this minute 6 video, Prophecy 106. They give you this minute 6 video, and then they're giving you this type of false prophecy that these people always make come true from the you know who's. It's a jungle out there, disorder and confusion everywhere. No one seems to care. Well, I do. Hey, who's in charge here? It's a jungle out there, poison in the very air we breathe. You know what's in the water that you drink? Well, I do, and it's amazing. People think I'm crazy because I worry all the time. If you paid attention, you'd be worried too. You better pay attention, or this world we love so much might just kill you. I could be wrong now, but I don't think so. Because it's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there. Violence and danger everywhere. It's a brother against brother pounding on each other. Like they were millionaires. It's a jungle out there. It's a jungle in here too. You gonna tap out on your phone? That microphone, that camera checking out everything you do. Call it paranoia, as the saying goes. Even paranoia is an enemy. I'm not the one who's crazy. I'm not afraid to live. They're afraid of you and me. I could be wrong now, but I don't think so, because it's a jungle out there. Yeah, it's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there. Even the cops are scared today. So if you see a uniform, do exactly what they say, or make a run for it. I'm only kidding with you, because it's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there. And then, they even tell you this for a lot of reasons. I think it's, all these double entendres they use. I'm only kidding with you, as in, don't follow the fucking police. But at the same time, I think that what they're going for mainly is like, oh, I'm just kidding. We're just, we're just having fun with the song. We're just making fun of paranoid people. It's just bullshit. And look, the thing that caught my eyes the most is the fucking line on the phone. Guys, this came out in 2003, before smartphones were a thing. Cell phones were still, like they were, kind of flip phones, kind of the brick Nokias. Not everyone was, a lot of people didn't have a phone. And look what they're talking about now about the phone. With a microphone hearing you and stuff, it's a jungle there. You're gonna tap it out on your phone. And then I was reading this of, just tap out on your phone, tapping the screen, being so guys, again, this is 2003. This is before smartphones. Tap it on your phone, tapping the screen, doing all the stuff, being distracted. And that microphone on your phone, that camera, checking out everything you do on your fucking phone. That's why I wanted to look at okay, maybe did this song come out later on? That could also, let me confirm that this song honestly could have been, the theme song in 2009 or something. But even then, even 2009. But no, we already saw this song in 2003, so I know what I was talking about. I mean, come on, man. 2003, and you see what they're talking about. Man, this is so crazy. Talking about phones and microphone and cameras? Yeah, thanks a lot for that, Jared. That's crazy. Do you know what's in the water that you drink? Well, dude, it's amazing. Look at It's Amazing. It's probably, sacrificial coding. It's amazing. 56, like Society of Jesus. Amazing. 118, like death. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's amazing. 118, death, 118. Catholic, 7135. Spiritual, 118. Also, when he moved on to the next line, they're always so artistic with how they like put this shit out. So it's just that's why I always like looking at your art, photos, music, because they're talking about after saying it's amazing. People think I'm crazy. It's just like does the water make you crazy? Because like you know which one water you drink. Oh, I do, and it's amazing. So it's amazing to think what's in the once you'll be amazed at what they're trying to do to you if you're not aware. Or it's like I do, and it's amazing. The water's amazing, and they think I'm crazy. Like it fucks with your mind. And if you heard the song, I haven't heard the song yet, but like how he flows into it, I think that might give you more clues and how he sings it. But it's just things to think about. But that's an amazing find. And then people just watch the show, you know, all they care about is, oh, did I, catch up on all the seasons of this? Do I have time to watch everything and just be programmed? Like they don't care about how they're being mocked every day. Only 4 states are reporting a decline in COVID-19 cases. Is New York one of them? According to data from Johns Hopkins, 224, look at this. 224 with this Jesuit Anthony Fauci, which equals 56. The Jesuit order puts this crap out by the numbers. The Society of Jesus equals 224. They give you 2 minute 24-second video, which is which is what 144 seconds. Jesuit order equals 144, and we have in Washington D.C. Anthony Fauci. You see in the Catholic colony, Anthony Fauci which equals 56 with the coronavirus. I mean, it's just the best video length, one of the best video lengths this guy could be in. A one-on-one, probably some Jesuit coding there too. Oh, Vatican 119, Saturn 119, death numbers. I voted. This should just change this to I'm a stunted idiot. That's what you should change that to. And right? They live. You put those they live glasses, that's what it would say. I am a stunted moron. I am so stupid that I still believe that the election system is real and that my vote counts in any sort of way to maybe like vote for the lesser of the two evils, maybe not see Trump or Biden in office, or I have to do my diligence. I have the right that they fought for me. I'm a black woman. I have to, because the women fought for me, the black people fought for me. You might as well just say I'm a fucking loser, because that's what it means. Why would you fucking vote? What does it accomplish? Okay, I'm sorry, man. There is a riddle. There is a riddle. A ritual with this Microsoft Flight Simulator. Guys, why are we seeing Microsoft Flight Simulator on CNN front page like all the time? Like at least like 2-3 times a month. There's got to be some sort of, yeah, sure, Microsoft, Bill Gates, all that type of stuff. There is a riddle going on with Microsoft Flight Simulator and CNN. I guarantee you. Like seriously, they keep talking about this. And I think there's something they're foreshadowing with this. I mean, I wish I saw it more. Maybe I should have to do some more research on this side because this is like I don't know, the sixth time we've seen this in the past few months. Microsoft Flight Simulator 119, the coronavirus 142, 308, death claim murder 38, 137, the 33rd prime. So we'll see when it came out from Bill Gates' birthday. I don't care if Bill Gates is not part of Microsoft anymore. That's bullshit. He's always one of their actors. There's one that came out in August though. Oh look on 137. Look on July 13th, 137. Microsoft opened up pre-orders, and the PC version became available on August 18th. Bavarian Illuminati 188. But see, Microsoft Flight Simulator 137, they opened up pre-orders in 13/7. So again, Microsoft does things by the Kabbalah code. This is what they use. Bill Gates is just like, here's the kicker. Bill Gates, you're right. He's not part of he's not controlling Microsoft. He's not part of it in that sense. He's just an actor for Microsoft. You have to look at it that way. He's literally an actor he's always been an actor for Microsoft. Microsoft is the Society of Jesus, is the federal government, and he is just literally just there to push an agenda, to push their vaccines. I made no metaphors. Tell me how he's not literally just an actor for Microsoft. So it came out with 46 numerology, Microsoft 46. See, it's when it was available. These people always do things by the numbers. Microsoft 46. They were 46 numerology. Doesn't plane equal 21 with their flight simulator? Plane 21. There were 21 numerology. And it was the 231st day of the year. That's the 21st triangular number. You fly planes in that game. I mean, guys, we see all the other video games are coded. You would think this is not coded. It's from Microsoft, and it's a game. Well, a simulator, but I mean, you can play it like a game. And a lot of people do. Flight 35 a Catholic. Let's see what else they're doing in there. But so that came out August 18th, 2020. Bill Gates. October 28th, 1955. Again, Microsoft equals 55, so they're branding one of their actors by the October 28th. And then it came out August 18th. 71 days. Catholic 71. 71 days from his birthday. From his upcoming 65th birthday, they're releasing that. 2 months, 10 days. One coronavirus 210. Catholic 71, that's the 20th prime. 10 weeks, 1 day. It's the 26th prime. Span 72 days, like Jesuit order. Plane's just 21. Yeah, it's not 72. So there's always a deeper riddle they're dealing with this. Spend 2 months, 11 days to 47 prime. I see that 102 as well. But I think we'll keep these numbers in mind. No point to dwell on it. But I'm not letting this shit off the hook. I'm not letting this ritual off the hook. I've seen it way too much on the front page with this, this abyss, this bending abyss. And come on, guys, games have glitches. They have crazy things all in it. Mods, right? I mean, why is this on the front page? I mean, who? No one gives a fuck. That's why I know it's a riddle. Nobody, you guys, none of you guys care about this unless you're into flying. You're a pilot. You like games or something. So it's like they're not fooling anybody. The most expensive diamond. Read the lyrics for "Eye of the Beholder" by Metallica. It's crazy what he's talking about. Or Leper Messiah. So guys, if you don't know what Metallica is, they're a band. They put out music, and a lot of it's encoded. Because they are guys. The gang understands that music is a very powerful weapon and tool. It's one of their most powerful tools. Yeah, they have the media, they have all these other things, but the music ranks up there with all that. I really think so. It might not seem that way, but I mean it does. I mean it influences so many things that people do and everything. I mean music's one of their most strongest weapons. Well, it's one of their strongest weapons. Let me use proper grammar, but anyway, do you see what I see? Look at this. The 53-second video. So Metallica. I don't think Metallica equals 53. But we did see that 106 video earlier. Metallica 5976, 167, 39 prime. Eye of the Beholder. And then again, as always, I think we should see when these songs come out. A 1988 song by Metallica. 88 connects the time to Trump with the four eyes right here. Each of their eyes of the band. They're all doing the one eye, the eye of the beholder, all seeing eye symbolism. Released October 30th, 1988. Whoops. Date with 66 numerology. Number for prophecy. 147 date numerology. Sacrifice and murder numbers too. Do you see what I see? Truth is an offense. Use silence for your confidence. Do you hear what I hear? Doors are slamming shut. Limit your imagination. Keep you where they must. Do you feel what I feel? Bittering distress. Who decides what you express? Do you take what I take? Endurance is the word. Moving back instead of forward. Seems to me absurd. Doesn't matter what you see, if into it what you read. You can do it your own way. If it's done just how I say. Independence, limited, freedom of choice is made for you, my friend. Freedom of speech is words that they will bend. Freedom with their exception. Do you fear what I fear? Living properly. Truths to you are lies to me. Do you choose what I choose? More alternatives. Energy derives from both the plus and negative. Do you need what I need? Boundaries overthrown. Look inside to each his own. Do you trust what I trust? Me, myself, and I. Penetrate the smoke screen. I see through the selfish lie. Doesn't matter what you see or into it what you read. You can do it your own way if it's done just how I say. Independence limited. Freedom of choice is made for you, my friend. Freedom of speech is words that they will bend. Freedom with their exception. Bridge and solo. Do you know what I know? Your money and your wealth. Your silence just to hear yourself. Do you want what I want? Desire not a thing. I hunger after independence. Lengthen freedom's ring. Doesn't matter what you see or into it, what you read. You can do it your own way if it's done just how I say. Independence limited. Freedom of choice is made for you, my friend. Freedom of speech is words they will bend. Freedom no longer frees you. Doesn't matter what you see or into it what you read. You can do it your own way if it's done just how I say. And there's a lot of I like the message here, obviously, and because that's why I'm always trying to tell people as well. It's like stop consenting to the nonsense. Freedom of choice is made for you. You can choose not to consent to any of this nonsense. And the thing that got me the most of the freedom of speech is words that they will bend. That's more relevant now than ever. So many words you could used to say, you can't say anymore because they mean something else. It's derogatory to some fucking group of people or something. Or if you call someone, the wrong this, the wrong that, you get timed out or all this shit, and you're just literally you're just using speech as you've used it. I'm not even saying like expressing your feelings or beliefs or opinions. I'm saying like you're just using speech as you've always used it, and it's just all of a sudden changed. And but also, other ways. I mean, freedom of speech does not exist in this nation. You know, because that's truth. Like people's truth are lies to us. What he said, your truth are lies to me. It's so true. Everyone's truth. They think that oh, I voted, and Tarani is the best shit to put ever to drink, and not to drink, but put in their drink. Don't be surprised when people drink this shit though. The Olympics are 100% legit. SNL is so funny because they just mock the political narrative, right? The people in politics are just goons. It's so funny how they're mocking them, not knowing that they're just mocking you. Jim Carrey's playing Biden. I honestly don't want to play that, man. That's legit copyright. I mean, it's literally it's a play from a play. What we saw at Paris Fashion Week, guys, there's a lot of occult photos. Artists KKK painting sparked debate. It's just stupid. Yeah, I hate Anthony Fauci too. Just an actor. Yeah, Microsoft Teams equals 666 and satanic. Absolutely. Yeah, that's a really good one. And that's what they want. It's satanic. I mean, Microsoft Teams is completely satanic. People shouldn't be okay. Again, if it helps you get your job done, your task done, I'm not like against team chat, so you don't have to always go somewhere. But again, if that's 100% all you're doing, you're not having face-to-face communication and stuff like that. That's the world they want. With regards to BLM, what are my thoughts on channels that say there is an agenda against white people and the whole white people bad thing is being pushed everywhere? Oh yeah, I talk about that I talk about it all the time. Yeah, I mean, I talk about that all the time. How it's anti-white agenda as well. Because think about it, if you just say all lives matter, you get demonized. It's always they're dividing white people with just Trump and Biden. You see how they're dividing white people? They always do it, and they put them in these two tropes. You have again like the white person that represents the poor white person, the ignorant white person. I'm not trying to use the Detroit, but the WT. I'm not trying to say these things, but the obvious derogatory terms used for white people, and then Trump represents them, right? And then we have Biden, the guy from kind of like he kind of represents the more classier white people, the people who are supposed to be more educated, and it's just dumb. It's like what is this crap? And you see how they divide them, and then yeah, it's silly. They want you to think that white people are crazy. That it's ingrained. It's actually really fucking sick. What is the whole thing? Oh, white people stuff. Only white people do crazy shit. You see a bunch of people bungee jumping. Oh, that's what for white people, right? White people are crazy dancers. White people can't dance. It's just so stupid. And black people, everyone can just keep joking about it, saying it, mocking white people all they want, and white people can't even speak up against it at all. I mean, why doesn't anyone else see how fucked up that shit is? And oh yeah, because they did slavery. Yeah, of course. I'm like, it's just how linear people think. I'm like, one, you know, you might as well say fuck all the Catholics because it's run by the Catholic Church, the Zionist Jews, the Freemasons. You know, like it's just pathetic, man. I can go on all day about how stupid it is. Yep, and but I think the worst part is it's normalized. It's so normalized. It's completely okay for anyone to do stand up comedy and just trash white people the whole time. It's completely okay. And God forbid you speak out against it. I mean, how fucked up is that? Again, I'm all for doing comedy for anyone, right? Like it's not like I'm not against comedy ragging on people's because you're just joking about reality, right? Like it's not that part. It's just the fact that If you did the other way around, they get demonized. And also, again, it's just spreading all these stupid stereotypes anyway. 146, 1 out of 46. We have 46 photos of this Paris Fashion Week. Guys, these are just the styles I want people to be wearing. I mean, what the fuck? Oh my god, man. What is this crap? I don't know what this looks like. A fucking Pokemon. Like, just, you just, it appears on your screen. You want no tall grass. You get this little image. That's why the Pokemon even looks like this. Oh my goodness, man. Like, look at it. They give you this, androgynous type of shit. Like, she looks like an old man. Yeah, we're gonna have to look. We're gonna have to look at all these photos. I think the best thing to do is look at all these photos because I have to leave soon. The best thing to do is look at all these photos and be done. Health Department confirms 38 new COVID-19 cases, additional death on a day with 56 numerology, leaving 86 days left in the year. Oh my god, man. Death, killing, murder 38. That's why they say additional deaths. She looks like, yeah, the old dude from the Six Flags commercial. Oh my god. Yeah, that's hilarious. You guys, that's so true. Oh my god, man. That's Guys, this is about to be crazy. This is the stuff that they're mocking everyone with. That's what she looks like. This dancing old man from Six Flags. Oh my goodness. And then we have, this is fashion. This is what's in. This is what they're programming people with. Again, if you see the popular people wearing this, if you see the media doing this, it looks good and it's good to you. Sure, it can be aesthetically pleasing. You can say, "Oh, it actually looks good to me. I just like the art." Sure, fine. But you always know their intention with fashion. They're trying to get you to. It's just like this is so. It's just so crazy. Like, where are you gonna wear this to? This looks a bit more normal. They look like a fucking soccer team. Like, literally the same colors and everything. Like, yeah, sure. Again, okay, oh yeah, it's normal to you. Sure, this is normal. Again, I know I'm trying to watch my words here because I know it's all art, it's all expressions, all sorts of things. But man, these people are so cult. And again, that's not nothing wrong with a cult, but you know how these people like to do. So I'm just looking for them being very blatant with what they're doing in these photos. You know, the black person with the white, this black and white symbolism, duality. Like what? And then like a lot of these masked ones. There's another masked type of like outfit. This is what I'm trying to say. They're trying to give a lot of these masked fashion to make that the thing. And you like before you have a lot of people walking around with this type of fashion. So everyone's just like, and it's so dumb. These are the same people in France, especially. That's such the mockery. Isn't France where they banned burqas and crap? Remember that? Because of all the anti-Islamic false flags they kept putting out, and now you can walk around like this because of a bullshit pandemic. And guess what? Muslim people will still probably be looked at just because they look at the color of their skin. That's what I mean. But the ones that wear the full one on, you can't even see any of their skin. Maybe that's the way to do it now. So they get harassed by these fucking idiots who fall for the crap. Look at this. This is stupid. Like these look like Mortal Kombat characters. Like this again. This looks like what is this? Like she looks like she just dipped her legs in Pepto Bismol or something. Like what is this crap? It's the masked ones that are just so stupid. Those are ones I'm gonna call out because that's a true agenda behind them. And again, I think it's as a mockery, just coming out of Paris, France. Like, come on, man! You're walking down the street with this shit on. You better get out of my fucking way. You're taking up extra space. I mean, it's just funny. You don't want to be fat, but you're fucking fat with this on. Does this dress make me look fat? Yes, it fucking does. It actually fucking does. You're wearing a fucking box like Solid Snake. Like this is fucking stupid. Yeah, this is what this gang's like. Come on, walking around with this is your eye mask. Now you wear this now with your mask on your face, dude. If I'm running a store and you're walking with this fucking thing on your eyes and a mask on your fucking face, I'm gonna have my shotgun ready. Like I'm not gonna trust you. Stuff is ridiculous. Look at this. Looks like fucking like Taylor Swift. Like what? Like, seriously, what is this? Hand on her head. Like what? This is supposed to be fashionly okay. Good. Maybe this is like an art display. That's completely fine, and that's how a lot of it is. But if this shit you're gonna be walking down the street on, just I mean, what are you doing, man? Of course, again, some of this just makes sense. That's something like this makes sense. Maybe that's the best way to say. Not, but she's not wearing a fucking big old box. Look at this. I'll give you some this type of symbolism with this flame up here, France's flag. Just silly. Yeah, what is that? Spray tan mask? Yeah, the old guy from Up. That's what it looks like. Yeah, this shit is so crazy, man. I don't know how this guy's fashion. Exactly. I will make fun of anyone wears yeah, and the fear of a virus that's no worse than the flu. Exactly, Superman. And that's exactly why I mean specifically those mask ones, especially because again, you can say all you want about artistic expression, but if it's one because you're having your mask on because you're afraid of some stupid fucking virus, yeah, this stuff is just crazy. 227 black sitcom from September 14th, 1985. What black sitcom is that? Well, I'll go back and look at that. Yeah, they finally got the mask to be fashionable, and that's not good at all. Like that's what we do not need. That's how they're pushing this agenda. We're like halfway done with these. It's like, but even then, it's like this type of world of like everyone's individualistic, hiding your eyes, hiding your face. Like, how does a baby, you know what I mean? If everyone's walking around with masks on, eyes hidden, how does a baby like pick up on people's facial expressions and really experience human emotion? Right? It's gonna impair that. How can it's just they want us to live in a world where you can't see anyone's face? I mean, that's just what I'm trying to see. I mean, why is there? You can't see, nigga. Like, come on, you can't see. Like, how is this? Like, you can't see. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I'm about functionable wear, right? Functionable. Like, you got to be able to fucking function. Like if he was a blind monk, like Lee Sin from League of Legends, like this would have to be him, like a blind monk. That's the only reason you can get away with this, and he kind of does look like a blind monk. So maybe that's it. Like that, what is it? You look like a fucking beekeeper. You look like a fucking beekeeper. Literally the same fucking thing. I mean, like you, like imagine as a child growing up in France and people are walking around with this on. And I'm talking about a lot of people. I'm not talking about one person. I'm talking about like a majority of people, young progressive people wearing shit like this. That's gonna be like scare you. Again, all the black people with the black. Again, I know why black people wear white because it contrasts their skin. It's for in the fashion world. I understand why it's good for black people to wear lighter colors. Like I understand that. But again, we're looking at Jesuit rituals, stuff from the Catholic Church with arches behind them, everything. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you have to understand who's giving this to you. It's not just your run of the mill Instagram photographer we're looking at. Some Japanese woman. I see the name here. I'm just guessing it's Japanese. She kind of looks Japanese, but I could be wrong. Like this is like artistic. See, this is fine. Artistic, cool, whatever. Even again, it's functional. That's my thing. It's fucking functional. Orange equals 33. They're clearly doing art. It's clearly doing art. Like this cover is clearly an art display, right? I like it's obvious. And again, it's cool. It's nothing wrong. Colorful. I'm not. Again, fine. They have some decent looking shit. And that's what I'm being very specific. It's a shit that covers your fucking face. Falling into the stupid fucking agenda is what I'm here for. Because I'm not here to knock anyone's taste of style. She looks like a fucking. Look at this. This looks like Star Wars tattooing type of stuff. This is literally the shit they wore on Anakin's home planet. Like they're making that stuff. They're making that stuff popular. Slave clothing. What the fuck? Looks like is she wearing like a mosquito net or something? What the fuck is this? Sure, if you want sun on your skin, that's why you'd wear this. If you just hate the sun, you want to keep your nice white bleached skin. Like I've seen people do shit like that, but come on, this is for the virus probably. Oh my god, man! Like, what is this? Looks like a fucking big giant sapphire or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm not even trying to make fun of these people, but like, what is this? Yeah, this looks like I like the color scheme behind it, I guess, but still, again, if you're this is gonna scare children. Like, what's the point of wearing this in public? And it's not about what people think, or I mean, again, how do you function in public with this? How do you interact with people? How do you? I don't know. This looks Mortal Kombat crap again. Every time I see this, I just think of that. Especially this, like with her, like, her little weapon right here, her little, ball of spells or something. Nutrix Breather #2. Look 31 with this, slave 31 wearing the mask. Exactly, Superman. It's a malaria net, exactly. Malaria net, like a mosquito net. That's exactly what I was thinking. The same color, same everything. And that's what I'm saying. What if they start saying in African countries? Oh, wear this, right? It's fashionable. You get a, you get to protect yourself from malaria, and and you get to protect yourself from the coronavirus. Spinner she could be my sugar mama. Finish him. Seriously, like finish him. Like that's like she's doing her little finish him move. She's gonna do this type of thing. Maybe the Jesuit order comes out of this and poison somebody and does it by the numbers. That's her finishing move. Well, look at this knight. You look like a fucking knight. This is a woman. I mean, that's what I'm saying. So you dress up like a knight. Again, if this is all for, we just wear it to take pictures. It's just wearable art. Again, that's completely dope. Like, again, I'm all for art, right? But again, this is the way they want people to start dressing all the time. I'm like, man, this is where they got people going. That's my thing. Like, she looks like, again, they want people look like they're poor. It's more like impoverished looking stuff. Here they have the stained glass looking stuff back here, like they're in a fucking church, Catholic church, doing this. See that? Look at this. You got the man wearing the dress with the boots. The two men dressed like this. No, it's funny. Do you know why I'm laughing? Because this is exactly how they're dressing these days. And Lil Uzi Vert, all these young up and coming. Well, not Lil Uzi Vert's not up and coming. You know what I'm saying? They're like in their 20s, maybe 18, 19. All these fuckboy rappers, is what I call them. This is what they're dressing like these days. All these, and I always call LA. This is the fucking. You know what I'm trying to say. I can't put words behind what my brain's compartmentalizing. But if you watch these music videos, this is exactly what they're dressing like and how they're walking. I showed Damian Lillard was standing like this, similar to this, in one of the photos on CNN. These two black men here too doing this. I mean, this is exactly what this gang is trying to do. What is this crap? He's showing, like, what is this stuff? And why someone called me, transphobic and all this type of shit? Like, what is that supposed to mean? No, I see an agenda going on. How it's feminizing men, emasculating them. All the black men all wearing white. Again, I get it from a fashion standpoint, but they made sure that every single one here was, wearing white. It's just stupid. Again, another woman, you can't see her eyes. You can't see half her fucking face. That's like the new hat that's in. So you wear that, and you wear your mask, and your whole face is covered. Guys, they still have facial recognition software that can bypass all that shit. They just wanted it so you can't. It's about against the people. The fucking Final Fantasy character right here in the middle. I mean, what is this? Look at the triangle right here on her chest. Jeez, man. This was really fun, but I hope you see the agenda. The one shot of normalcy, sort of. They give the red and blue pillars of Freemasonry right here. Look, these guys look like fucking. This is not normal. It's like fucking court jesters, or at least the guy in the red. Raiden, female Raiden. Yeah, for Mortal Kombat. That's what I'm fucking saying. In betweeners. All the Lil and baby rappers, exactly. So you guys understand what I'm saying. I'm glad you guys understand what I'm saying. Why I'm saying some of these things I can't put words behind. But I mean, pretty much any rapper that's kind of hip now. That's the type of stuff they're doing. Yeah, it's repulsed. Yeah, it's just repulsed. Yeah, they call it phobic. It's like it's not even a phobia. It's just like sorry, like I don't have to accept everything, especially when it's from this media. I always specifically call out what these people are putting out in their agenda. Phone line, take your number. Yeah, Final Fantasy character, literally. Thanks, Leper. I appreciate that. Yeah, I try to be pedantic, but sometimes you just can't. I mean, this is what, and again, like that's like I understand. Like I know it's cultural. For example, in Japan, that's kind of a way of dressing a lot, like a Final Fantasy, kind of more like a you see it kind of more flamboyant, like, but it's not everyone's doing that, and it's just like a particular style. So I think like it's a choice, right? It used to be kind of a choice. You were exposed to it. You kind of like were listening to the music. You're into the culture. It just kind of it attracted you, it drew to you. I think that's kind of different than the media just completely hammering it in you again and again and again, where you don't have it doesn't even appeal to you. It's just it's hard to explain, but you know what I mean. And then you just see how later on people like will do certain things and then they'll like kill themselves because they say, "Oh, like they'll get a sex change and they'll kill themselves." And like, why don't people talk about that? Everyone's all about, "Oh yeah, someone wants a sex change. It's their choice. You should accept it." It's like, okay, well, can't you always? You should know. You should always ask questions because that's the same person that could be doing it for a reason that you don't know, and you could just think it's their choice, and then they kill themselves 5 years later. Like that happens all the time. Well, I only use the word all the time, but it's happened. So again, I think it's like to throw these things out the window and say, "Oh, it's this. You're against this. You're bigoted." All this stuff. Like we can't. We can never look that narrowly because the well-being of other people are at stake. CNN goes inside U.S. surveillance fight over the Black Sea. I don't even think I have any more time. Yeah, we're at the hour. I think it's perfect. We're done with that. I have work to get back to. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go on any longer. Yeah, it does refute the LGBTQ narrative, and that's what I'm saying. It's uh it's dangerous. Like I'll happily refute LGBTQ because I'm not against them. And why am I against someone who's happily living their life in that community? Why would I be against them or care what they're doing? Like I'm for them that they're happy, but you can't just immediately assume that everyone like is just doing things because it's their choice and it's 100% their choice. Sure, it always is your choice at the end of the day, right? But it's like, well, what influenced their choice? And I think like you can't be afraid to ask that question. Maybe the question should be learn how to ask it to not if you're so afraid of offending them. Maybe you shouldn't worry about offending them. Honestly, I mean their life's at stake. Oh, thanks a lot, Leper. Oh, thanks a lot, Spinnesota. Yeah, I mean always on my toes because they always put the shit around their face. We saw that the stream of photos. Yeah, never forget who these people are exactly. Sorry for all the pings, by the way. I have my charts open, which yeah, I was doing some studying in here last night. Yeah, peace and love. I had to close the chart. I was about like, oh, I'm not gonna talk about the market now. That is exactly how I add time that I do not need to be adding. We're already saying goodbye to each other, but maybe we could look at that tomorrow. Yeah, have a great evening, y'all. Great day. This was a really fun stream. I really appreciated y'all being here. I wish there was a bit more Black people rituals. That's what kind of like looked at this again. But again, we have Michelle Obama on the front, like the way top main page, right? Like we can't. What else do we want? They did it, and it was 263 days from my birthday. That's the last recap because we're gonna end with this recap. Rich called it out. Itachi called it out. Devin came in the chat. Other people calling as well, but Devin came in, literally looking for this pattern too. And this is not me calling this out. I Can't Breathe 106, 106.56. So 263 is 56 prime. Today is 263 days from Michelle Obama's birthday. Today is 10/6. She's black. Her husband's the first black president, and we get her today on the front page. Like 263 days from her birthday. That's the biggest takeaway still of this whole stream. Like you can't see that and still be confused. So I appreciate y'all. 227 connected to today. Black sitcom. So I don't know. I still don't know if it was black sitcom. If I see about this thing later and I see a good ritual behind it, I'll put a video about it. But I'm still lost in that. But I really appreciate you all. Y'all take care.